Hello.
Hello.
Right. We're going to sit in a caravan and tell you about Haycraft. So in the previous video I said that we would do a little review. Got a little bit of footage around the campsite, so we just thought we'd sit here and tell you a bit about it.
Share our experience.
Share our experience.
Yes.
So I've made a few notes here, so let's have a look. So we arrived, had a lovely warm welcome from the wardens.
Really good wardens.
Wardens were really good, weren't they? Really nice.
Yeah, they were shouting to us in the background, choose this pitch, when there was only a couple to choose from, so that's always nice.
So it was very busy, as all sites seem to be at the moment, and the actual hard standings that you'll see as we drive around, they'd all gone. So we ended up being on a grassed area of about 5 caravans on one side and about 10 on the other. But it was quite nice because it made it feel like a little CL site within a big site.
Yeah, and it was quite hot, wasn't it? I think all that being on the hard standing with the gravel, I think it felt quite intense, the sun over there, where on the grass it was nice. Nice.
And when I say a big site, it wasn't actually that big.
No, I think it's only about 50, 40. You probably got it on your piece of paper.
So there's 56 touring pitches, and 39 of those, I don't know if it's of those or plus 39, so it must be of those, are hard standing.
Yeah. So it's a nice small site, which is why we chose, one of the reasons we chose it, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we live in Kent, and we go to Cromer quite a lot in Norfolk, and we kind of wanted somewhere in the opposite direction, similar distance, a similar good site, and I think we found it with this one.
It was definitely one to go to that we knew we'd be going back to, wasn't it?
Yes,
it was just testing it to see, and then definitely one to keep on the list for returning to.
And the reason we liked it so much, as you'll have seen from doing that, was the walks. There was just so many footpaths from the site.
We love walking, and we love walking from footpaths from the site if we can just park the car up. And there was just, one day you took one path, there was another part, there was just loads, wasn't there?
Yeah, no, really, really good. So yeah, we were we loved the walking, we loved the footpaths. We walked to the beaches, but I wouldn't say they were easy walk to the beaches. It was a few miles.
No, it was a hike to the beach, but also an easy walk though to Corfe Castle.
Yes.
That anyone knows, if you know the Dorset area, most people know Corfe Castle. It's a lovely place just to walk around, have a cup of tea, have a pint, and walk back. And that was an easy day's walk. Wasn't
that was a very easy day's walk.
An hour or so.
And also not far from there was the Swanage steam railway, so from the campsite I think that was really close, wasn't it?
A lot of people were, and they do discount if you ask in reception. They discounted tickets,
as well as Purbeck ice cream.
Oh, that was nice.
That was lovely. So the Purbeck ice cream really good.
And doggy ice cream, which is very important.
And doggy ice cream. Bonnie enjoyed the doggy ice cream, which you'll have seen at the end of the last video as well. What else? So all positives. Great walking area for the dog.
Yes, that was one of the best we'd seen. We've been to lots of campsites now, the Caravan and Motorhome Club, and that was the only one I think where there's a secure area that you could let the dog off, and you have to be mindful there's a few deers visited at night on the dog area.
Cool. That's good.
But also then a walk round the secure area.
So what they've done is you walked through a closed gate. It was all enclosed. You had a field to the left where the dogs could do their business. They then encouraged you to walk around on a kind of a one-way system. And by the time you got back to the big field, the dogs done their business and they could have a run around and play. And it was probably the biggest dog exercise area we've seen.
No, definitely.
And away from everybody else. So if you're not a doggy person, it didn't interfere with you at all.
It was...
Pubs. There's 2 pubs within walking distance, but they're a couple of miles, aren't they? I think. So you've got the Square and Compass, which you saw at the end of the last video, which does lots of local ales, local ciders, really local pub, brilliant, good views over the surrounding landscape, and the only food they do is pasties. So you just get loads of different varieties of pasties. But what else do you need? Pint and a pasty. And
if you've seen the other video, we needed that after that walk, and we we could have done a lot longer, but obviously it was so hot that day. But there was just, that's what we loved about it. It was like, right, next time we go back and we can do this and do that. There's always so much more to explore.
Yeah, it definitely left you wanting more, didn't it? Which was sort of again what we like. And then the other pub was the
King's Arms in Langton Matravers.
Yeah, Langton Matravers, King's Arms. And that was a really good pub. From the outside, we thought, oh, God, this is going to be a locals pub and you're not welcome and all that kind of stuff. And then we walked in, there's a few locals sitting at the bar, really friendly. And then you walked into the garden and there was a massive bar in the garden doing cocktails and everything, and food from there. And Sunday, we're not Sunday, they were doing Sunday roast. Absolutely packed in there. Really, really friendly. Everyone was stopping to say hello to the dog, and it was really, really, really nice. So that's all the good stuff about it. We have to be honest, and the toilet block are not that great. I mean, so much so that Claire used the shower in the caravan. I mean, your experience of the shower.
Yeah, there's little things like there's no shelf. Now, obviously, I wear glasses, so you're like, oh, okay. There's nowhere to put your glasses or help dry yourself. And I know I'd read lots of reviews of people saying that was a real issue. And it was also then it ran hot and really hot or really cold.
You have one shower in yours.
And yeah, I think there was two. There was one out of order.
One out of order.
But it was, you know, you would just think, oh, I'm going to stick in my caravan.
It was just old and dated. It's one of those ones where this isn't a particularly cheap site, as none of their caravan motorhome clubs are
I think it was $33.90 we paid a night.
$33.90 a night, and you've got outdated shower block, which is just tired, and it's just not what it should be for the price you're paying.
But everyone's saying it in their reviews, and I filled out the survey, so hopefully the caravan club, I know they are doing refurbishment. You just hope that eventually they'll get round there.
Yeah, I'm speaking to the wardens about it, and I don't think there's any plans at the moment to have them done. As Claire says, every review is saying lovely site, lovely wardens. Shame about the toilet block. I have to agree with it. I read one review that said they're looking at putting pods in there, like these camping pods, but there was no sign of that on the site. No, I didn't
see room for that.
So that's our roundup of it.
But overall, we would definitely go back.
Overall, we'll be going back. Loved it.
And Swanage is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the surrounding area. I didn't even know it was called the Isle of Purbeck because it's not an island, but it's a lovely area. We'll revisit it, and we have toilets and showers in the caravan to be used. That's why we have them. So if they are the same as when we go abroad, if they're not that nice, we use our own facilities.
Yeah.
So we don't have a problem with that either.
Yeah.
So that's it. We'll see you again soon. Cheers.
Bye.